Hello everybody, it's Blue here yet again, and I'm here to play a demo for a game called Aegis Force, the Scorian War. I've played this demo already. However, it's had an update. So I played the demo, and then it had an update, and then I played the updated demo. And I have had a lot of thoughts about this game. But it's been so difficult to put them into words for an article. But I really want to talk about this game, because there's a lot of good and a lot of bad here, which makes it very interesting. And it's something that has a lot of potential. So I thought, why don't I stream it? And I can show you in real time and talk you through the good and the bad. So that's what we're going to do today. Hello, Cryptid, as well, on a 3-watch streak. How are you doing today, Cryptid? Can we pet that dog? So, first thing I want to show off, here's our title screen. You can either use your mouse or you can use a controller. So, if I go to the options, hang on, first of all, I'm going to switch it over to display capture. And it needs to be on display capture for a reason. If I go to options, you can do all sorts of things, like, you could adjust the volume a bit and everything. Great. This is where the issue lies. So, it's on borderless window right now, and it's at my current screen resolution. If I want to change it, so let's say I want to make it 1920 by 1080, right? I click that, and all it does is it adjusts the resolution of the game, but it doesn't change the size of the window. Except I've put it to full screen, and now it's changed the size of it on my capture. It changed the size of it on the capture, but not on my actual screen, which is really odd. So yeah, basically, this doesn't work. So your next question might be, okay, well, Blue, how do we get out of the menu then, using keyboard and mouse? I'm glad you asked. Let's try pressing the escape key. Escape key does nothing. It's actually backspace. You wouldn't know that at this point, because there's nothing in there that tells you, and there's no little X on the options for you to mouse over and click on. Backspace, by the way, is B on like an Xbox layout controller. So I'm going to turn off the display capture so that you can just sort of see the game normally. So it's semi-lurky because I'm rushed to finish the NMS expedition. I check in with my boy Blue. What is this? A game window for ants? Yeah. So, back into the options. And again, it doesn't tell you how you can change between the two windows. As it turns out, it's the bumpers. And you can't scroll through this on... Like, you can't scroll. It won't let me scroll using the controller. So you've got to scroll through it manually with the mouse. It's not great. Only semi-local, I'll be a jump spat and yell at people such. Cool. So let's get into the game, shall we? Now, I am recording this on my own...
Of the
Oh.
lies Ruinous Pass, a decayed road through the mythless mountains. While most of Genoa has seldom moved through this misbegotten stretch of land, it has its own insidious history. Townsfolk trade in whispers at local inns, telling stories of fiendish goblins, feral imps, and cruel-bred demons that prey on commoners, thieves, and wanderers alike. The village elders speak of spirits cursed to roam the mountain after their untimely demise during the Scorian War, and of the fools who dare tread upon their sacred resting place. The genuine military, however, do not believe in such reckless superstitions. Rune-powered soldiers offer safety from the dangers of Ruiner's Pass, and Genoa has used it without fear for decades. Until a month ago. Military supply wagons have been vanishing in a cloud of looming pale blue mist, along with the soldiers escorting them. In response, Callan, Orvus, and their old friend Vedette have been deployed with a twofold mission. First, find the missing transports and the fate of their soldiers. Second, unravel the ghostly mystery once and for all. What monsters truly dwell within Ruiner's Pass?
It's voice acted! And then all of a sudden it says 5 years later, Ruiner's Pass. So I assume there's a prologue of some kind in the main game, which isn't in the demo. So I dumped them all over the ground. This isn't autoed, by the way. You have to press. Didn't even keep the bag. Yeah, it is pretty solid VA as well, yeah. I was sending a message. People can't cheat. There was a game of marbles on the street, Orvus, and she was 7 years old. And this is why I don't like to play games with Orvus. So one of the cool things, you can just about see here. Like, look, there's the light through. But it looks odd. Little something for later, maybe. Oh, really? That was because I always beat you. I let you win. Mercy on the less fortunate and all that. Oh, if I had a dime for every... Hey, focus up, you two. You're supposed to be poor, stupid travellers transporting weapons on a dangerous road. Look at his face. He's already got the stupid bit down. Ha ha ha. Very funny, you two. If it weren't for these amulets I created, we wouldn't be having this sparkling conversation, you know. Oh, we're definitely enjoying them. Right, Vedette? No doubt, this is a top 3 favourite conversation from this morning. Just remember that the aura on the money goes about 50 feet. We can't hear each other if you're too far ahead. Basically, they've got magic walkie-talkies. Come on, I wouldn't leave my favourite poor, stupid travellers to get ambushed. Speaking of, if the military assembly wants Ruiner's Pass cleared, why send just 3 of us? 2 Teluks and a wagon? We're drawing them out. If we had a battalion, whatever's here might think better of an attack. Seems risky is all. Speaking of which, do you see anything, Vedette? I thought I heard a noise out there. Yeah, somebody's watching you. Just a curious observer, I hope. I haven't gotten a good look, but I doubt it. They've been stuck to you guys like a mud on pigs since sunrise. I'm loving the sprites on 3D background. Is that the whole game? It's the whole game. Whoa, fellas. No chance our little watcher has anything to do with this roadblock, right? Odds are good, Orvie. Yeah, what the? You got us pinned to the ground. Don't lose your heads, guys. Something's moving out there. I love this sprite. Look at this guy.
Greetings, weary travellers.
That's how I imagine he sounds.
It would appear you're having some difficulty with your wagon.
You know, it always has trouble when trees get dropped in front of it. I meant to fix it, but who can find time nowadays?
Fret not, young man, for your deliverance is at hand. Your wagon is now the property of the Kalku cult.
Oh, come on. These jokes from the Kalku cult. Shh. Listen, we appreciate the offer, but we're carrying some valuable stuff. We can't just leave it. We can't leave it with just anybody.
Anybody? We, the Wekuf, disciples of the Kalku, forgive your ignorance. But we do not forgive your disrespect. Now we must take everything from you, travelers. Your goods and your lives.
Oh, you can certainly try. But we're not mere travelers, and we won't be losing our lives today. As soldiers of Genua, however, we will gladly accept your surrender.
Foolish. Get the others. Tell them we will need help unloading a wagon and disposing of its former owners.
Nani! Not so fast. We like the odds just the way they are, thanks. That's a cool visual for the transition, but it lags quite a bit. And then here we have the controls. I don't know if in the actual game there's going to be some sort of proper tutorial to walk you through things, or if this is how it's going to be in the real game. Again, it's a demo. But I'm playing on controller, so start is pause. You've got confirm, you've got your sprint, you've got to cancel. You can look with the right stick, move with the left stick. So look. Look at that. So we're going to move to here, and then we are going to use Bulwark and increase our defense. And you can see on the left side, that's the action queue. Yeah, I love the art style as well. And you can see up here all the different things, so you can see on what status effects that they've got on as well and such. It's really good. And boom! As House of Combat works, limited movement tiles, so can you just move freely in the grid? You can move freely in the grid. And your attacks have a set range that you can use. So this guy basically is your paladin. You can see that he is both poisoned, but also has defense up. And he has 45 out of 50 FP. So, one of the things I can do is this. And this, so all the orange space is where you can attack. And then you just move the crosshair. So I'm going to go here. So these two guys have a combo attack together. Now, you can't move while this is up. But you can see she can shoot an arrow, and this is the range for arrow shot. So you can only shoot one of the orange squares. But fortunately, she has this bow bash, which takes up the rest of that space, which is helpful. So I can keep my distance and just shoot this guy. And boom, done. This guy, however, is the same. He can use the Staff Strike, or he can use Fire 1. Or he can heal any one person in this big orange area, which is really helpful. So I'm going to use Fire 1, which is very reminiscent of the early Final Fantasy games. Definitely my kind of game so far? Yeah, it definitely feels like my kind of game as well. That's for sure. And look, I can squeeze between these guys so I can get to this square. This guy doesn't hit very hard. He's definitely the tank. There's this guy. Final Fantasy Tactics style. I'm sure there are other examples, but that's what. Yeah. Very much Final Fantasy Tactics, or well, Fire Emblem is another one. Tactics Ogre, perhaps. But there we go, we win! And we've got our little level up screen. So everyone received 13 experience. We picked up a cure potion, some gold, and a small health potion. And now it just immediately transitions into exploration. You can freely rotate the camera and look up ahead.
Yeah, they survived!
Get him, quick! I mean, look, this game is gorgeous, right? The AI has a few pathfinding issues, but look at this! Like, the waterfall looks, pretty decent, but the water effect for this bit of river, with this, how it moves and then like how the light reflects from it, is stunning. And you can see down in the corner here, at the bottom of the bridge, you can see it moving up and down on here. Or at least the appearance of it doing that. So now if we go over here, we've got a cure potion. Chest, 15 gold. And look at that. So, what the camera does is basically it cuts a circle out of anything that's in the way in the foreground so that you can always see your party. Really cool. I like that. And you just hit stuff like these barrels and crates and loot it all. Like, this is fantastic. You run down here, but there's nothing. But we can see there is something over there. And look at, God, that's bright. And it's not like you've got to stick to the path either. You can go all over. Basically, it's where you can tread, you can go. It's super free roam, which is awesome. Now I want to go down here. I could open this. Medium health potion. And then look! Small health potion. So we saw that earlier, and we've been able to get to it. And you can see quite a ways off in the distance there as well. And for enemies, you basically just run into each other, and it starts a battle. So I'm going to bulwark here, increase my defense. You also naturally heal outside of combat. Unfortunately, this tree's in the way, so I can't hit this guy. So I have to go to here and aim on the diagonal. And now the only one I can hit is this Minotaur guy, a honed Weku. I don't know if it's supposed to be honed, or if it's actually supposed to be horned. Ah, now she's poisoned. So we'll attack this guy. He'll attack me back. Yeah, sprites on 3D just do for me. Sprites on 3D is great. And again, I could just scooch on by. Shoot you. Haha! Now he's running a little bit low on health here. Gonna cast Fireball on this guy. Ooh, so close. So I'm gonna run over to here. And this should be able to finish him off. And the cool thing is, if you defeat the right person in the action queue at the right time, obviously it'll then skip their turn. Don't need to worry about healing here. We'll cover healing in a bit. Oh, wow. Survived with 5 HP. Not anymore! And then there's this guy. Or we could just scooch on round. And there's all this over here. So we could go around that guy. But I'm not gonna. We're gonna have a battle! So I'm gonna move him up here. I'm gonna bulwark, boost our defense, because he's our paladin, basically. He's our tank. Ah. For some reason I thought he healed. They definitely healed in between battle last time. They apparently didn't this time. Well, at least I get to show off how curing works. Heal you up. So I'm going to use Tech Move, which should use... Yeah, it uses 15 of the FP. And the camera cuts underneath the floor. Great! So that's a bit of polish that's needed. But so far, I think we can all agree this is looking pretty good, isn't it? Combat is stylish, but interesting. The grid pattern looks great. Sound effects are good. The music's lovely. Yeah, sometimes they just move. Yeah, maybe I should have killed this one first. Oh well. Staff Strike. Does, like, nothing. So we are very melee weak right now. But hey, everyone's leveled up. Got increase in maximum health and focus points. Got gold, small health potion. So if we open the menu, we can see with that level up, I guess, we've fully healed. Sorry about that, I had a hiccup. Just break all this. Go into this house, loot this, get a small potion. Loot this, medium health potion. And we run over here, into the chest. But we can see that this bridge is out. Oh no! Hey, Scruff! Hey, Nox! Hey, Atruwu! Graphics combination on this is quite jarring. It can be a little bit, but I quite like it. So we just go around, just loot everything! Now, we're going to get into something that I don't like about this game. It's a minor thing, but I'll show you exactly what I mean. So you can see, the camera's like straight back at us. If I was to run straight right, the sprites are facing backwards. And if I run straight left, the sprites are still like facing away from me. There is no left or right sprite. You have an angled back and front sprite. That's it. I feel like having an actual left or right. So it would be all directions, all 8 directions, rather than just 6 of them. Because you've got something for all these other directions, the fact that you don't have anything for just left or right it just feels off. Sprites are hard though, so I can get cutting corners. You say that. Let me point out this water. And how gorgeous that looks. So, clearly they have the artists to be able to do this. They have the time to be able to do this. It just feels like a massive oversight. Oh yeah, 3D is easier compared to sprite work in a lot of ways, absolutely. But also, this was like a quite heavily funded Kickstarter. Where they promised a lot. And you can see the pathing on the AI of them. They're having fun. Run away enough and eventually they just sort of respawn. Medium focus potion. But yes, side sprites would definitely look way better. And this is part of me just, wanting to give feedback to the development team. Yes, it is going to be more work, but it's going to make everything so much more cohesive. And you're not going to get taken out of the game by seeing something so weird if you were to include full side sprites. This looks like ore or something like that. Can't do anything with it, though. Maybe something in the full game? Who knows? Maybe it's just... Oh, yeah, and then sometimes they'll just do stupid stuff. The AI companions don't have the same restrictions that you do. So they're just off all over the place. So that you can see, I couldn't go off the edge here. But this guy can. These guys can do whatever they want. And it's just, again, it's jarring. But that's polish work. Like, that's not like a core aspect. That's polish work. I'm sure it'll be better by the time of actual release. Again, this is just a demo. Run away and hope they eventually respawn, just like triples in real life. Mood!
Welcome. You must be the troublemakers I've heard so much about.
Better than being common thieves masquerading as a religion.
Oh, and rather rude, too. I would ask if you were raised in a barn, but even pigs know their place. How about a lesson in manners, then? I am Sekul, first mage of the Kalku. And you are?
I'm Callan, Vanguard of Genua. We're here to negotiate the surrender of your forces. Yeah, you have dialogue options in this, which is cool.
Oh, goody! This is truly an auspicious day.
Oh, really? How do you figure?
I asked Ulorak, the listener in the mist, to send me one offering for the abbot, but he has sent me 4.
4? What do you mean 4?
Hail, fellow Genuans! Mayhaps I might be of assistance.
And who might you be?
Greyland Gunbald, son of Granland Gunbald, corporal of the 9th Mounted Division of...
You're genuine? Survivor from missing transports, I presume? Hey, Spacey!
Right you are, ma'am!
That's all we need to know. Orvis, give the centaur back his lance.
A touching display of camaraderie, but it won't be enough. Welcome to my little meat grinder!
That's not good. Is this mission going sideways? I feel like it's going sideways.
My Wekoof, show your worth! Cut down our enemies and please the abbot! Maybe then he'll finally declare that raw magical power makes a truly great mage.
Battle start! Backstabs. See, this is a cool aspect of, like, just introducing a tutorial. Attacking an enemy from behind deals critical damage, but be wary, as enemies can backstab you as well. In all the time that I've played this, I've never once noticed this ever come to fruition. So we're going to Bulwark. Oh, thanks for doing shouty outies, Cryptid. Damn! Unfortunately, I can't squeeze through this bit of grass. So I'm just going to pop him here and just end turn.
And I end my turn.
Centaur! Any true gamer's real weakness. Grass. Everyone knows that true gamers can't touch grass. I can't touch grass. I'm allergic. So I'm gonna run around here. Yeah, sure. I have the points to use. I can get all 4 of these guys. Nice. Shoot you! Critical! Because I guess apparently he was facing away from me? I don't know. It didn't look like it. 205! Whoo! Lance charge! Get rid of that guy. Just that one left. Right, now we can stab that guy from behind. But oh no, I'm getting stabbed from behind. Yeah. Oh. Because it just decided to move me again. There we go. No, he's running away. Well, we can't have that. Lance him up the butt! Up the butt! And just the one guy left. So I'm gonna run around! You backstab me! I backstab you, sir! Victory! Look, they even have like a little victory animation. That's really cool. And we have got a magic crystal in that one as well. You've been outmaged. Now take us to this abbot of yours.
What could you offer that be worth for taking my sweet Ularak?
Oh, give it up. You lost your chance to negotiate when you put us through your little fun house.
There is no point in negotiating with a blunt instrument. It will be me who stops your little raiding party. Mark my words.
Got away. We'd better get moving. We still have that rope to catch.
Well met, friends. Who taught these cultists what it means to tangle with Genua's might, didn't we?
We sure did. Thanks for the help, big guy.
Oh, a fellow ardent heart. A joy and pleasure to make your acquaintance, sir. My heartiest thanks for your heroic rescue, too. The three of you make a formidable team.
He's Callan, I'm Vedette, that scruffy little mage is all of us.
Scruffy? I've seen the posters in Vigoron. I would recognize Genua's heroes anywhere.
Is it done, Second? Did you take care of the soldiers from the... Run away!
Alrighty. Let's raid this area! And give my voice a brief break. Ahaha! That was beautiful. Why, thank you. I forget sometimes that there's people in the community who have not yet heard my rendition of Wonderwall as Toad. Can't get in there. Again, look, I'm running left, and Kalku aren't normally this organised, but they settle in abandoned towns. Yeah, but not like this. Those traps weren't from Genua. Sense two remains meddling here. More proper nouns that we have no idea who they are. And look, more shiny stuff that we can't do anything with. At least in this little farmstead. Loot everything! And then again. More stones. I will BRB briefly gotta bring dishes down. No worries. I return to you in your time of need. Look to the east for my coming. As the sun rises on the third day. More stuff! The NPCs do also get in your way slightly. But look at that! Like, this looks glorious. Like, it looks amazing. And before we go in here, how are we looking on health? I'm going to use small health on you, and small health on you. Yeah. Got these viney, thorny things. 5 gold says these vines aren't natural. No bet. So can you blast through it, mage boy? You know that's not how it works!
They're trespassers. Don't get so worked up. My plants hate it so when their prey is in a panic.
We're here to negotiate your surrender. Are you the abbot?
Alas, no. I am Beckel, the true first mage of the Cenobium of the Kalku cult.
Another one? We just beat your buddy down in the village.
Don't you dare compare me to a weak fool, Second. He couldn't find his way out of a farmer's market. He denies that a magical mastery of nature's awesome strength is what makes a great mage.
How many of these guys are there? Well, it's a video game, so rule of threes, probably.
The opinions of a band of busybodies are meaningless. Only the judgment of Olorak and his emissary, the Abbot, matters to me. But you will play your role. Your defeats will show my superior faithfulness, as your bodies feed the flowers.
Right. Time to defense up. The sprites in this look so good, though, as well. Critical! Still didn't do very much. These plants and slimes are tough. Stabbed! Hey, we actually got to see one of them do an attack this time. Friend attack. Yeah, just do it here. Hey, Bizzle! Hey, we're back under the floor again! Hey, Biz, how's it going? Shoot you! Slowly tearing our way through these guys. Yeah, good. Just drag myself out of bed. I feel as though I could do with dragging myself into bed. So, but well done on getting up. Okay, back to me. Oh, this guy. I'm just gonna go around here. Because this guy's the weakest attacker, and this guy only has 7 HP, so... Guy's just chasing me around. No game, best game! Yeah, we got rid of that slime! Get rid of this slime. Oh, you're attacking her. Ooh! That's not good! No. Why would you move there? Oh, 66! Come on! Alright, fine. Yeah! Hey, Greyland leveled up as well! Yeah! It's over, Beckle. Surrender and take us to the Abbot.
Surrender to a boy playing soldier? I think I'd rather have revenge!
Why, you little... Burn it!
I'll see you later, you can count on it!
Jeez, if Cultist Flunky doesn't work out, these Calcute guys should consider a career as escape artists.
What's of his threat?
He's an overblown gardener. Come on, the rogue went this way. Speaking of...
They're still coming! These guys are annoyingly tenacious! Huff, huff.
Now! We could go up there. But I'm not going to, because I'm a gamer. I'm going to explore literally everything else first. So we need a key to get through there, but we can go through here. And then we do a little runny around up here. And there is nothing! So let's run down this way. And again, just look how gorgeous this is. That's a gate door there. Actually... do some healing. Because we're about to... engage in combat! On your guard, everyone.
By the might of the Abbot!
For the glory of Ulurak! Now this is a new one. We're getting attacked from two sides. And we've got a new creature to fight. This bear thing. They've got you absolutely surrounded. Whatever will we do? Stab him up the butt! Oh, yeah! Haha, you're too far away. Berserker Weku. And again, they're all level 1. Beverage emergency, BRB. Not a beverage emergency! We can't be having beverage emergencies. That's no good. Yeah, it says he's a berserker, but he doesn't really do that much damage. Oh, phew. I did actually kill that guy. Hopefully this will do it. Yeah! Stab you. And blow you up. Or not. Well, 3 health, come on. At least this can kill him. Oh, Greylin's getting a little bit fragile now. I can come running around here and stab him up the butt! Oh ho 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 ho! That critical! Alrighty! Experience gained and a level up for 3 of them. I mean, look at all that. You can still see all of this down here. And you can see over there. What's that? That looks like a goblin! By that waterfall! Drunk with this. Now. Small focus potion. A record of work being done by different groups of Weku in Ruinous Pass. A key is mentioned in one of the latest entries. Read more. Pinprick Commander. Cave exploration detail. I am taking a crew into the caves again today. The abbot wishes it, and by the glory of Ularak, we will obey. I will be harder to find if the others need my Ember Gear key, but that's the point. With any luck, we will find secret paths further into Genua, and maybe some treasure as well. P.S. If you need to find me, just remember, the 3rd block on the right. I think Jez was right. I do need a sippy cup. Do it! Okay. It is 2 o'clock, so I'm going to take a short break. Just to have a quick stretch. So everybody stretch, everybody hydrate. Make sure to take care of yourselves. And I shall be back momentarily. And we're back. I'm just finishing off my cup of tea. I also got a fresh glass of water. I'm gonna get you some health, sir. So let's head off onto the next battle. And I don't even work out. My arms just look like this, I swear. Can you believe it? That's being a goat man for you, I guess. Whoa, we're just here to talk. So, we have another choice here. Let Greyland handle it. Let Peter handle it. Who is Peter? Peter here, right? Indeed. You will give these people the key. Then we will not have to search your bodies for it after we have killed you. Good one, Peter. Who's Peter? If we die, it will be in the service of the Abbot. Yeah, we don't know who Peter is yet. When I first played this, I thought, because this game does do a lot of, like, you know, the funnies, I thought Peter was just, like, a guy, and the whole thing was a joke. I thought the joke was that it's just a random dude that turns up, called Peter. Turns out that's not the case. As we will discover shortly. And stab. Yes. Attack, move, attack all of these guys. Yeah, it is interesting having the 2D characters in the 3D environment. It's really cool. And the 3D environments are very detailed as well. Like, it looks great. Yeah, aim for this guy. Finish this guy off, because then that'll mean he's no longer in the action queue. Does unfortunately unlock the bear guy. And then get rid of you. Had a feeling. And again, super move. And go rid of those two guys in the background. Shooty! Ha-ha! Victory pose! We got an Ember Gear key. Gold and magic crystal, small focus potion. Well, we got the first key. Let's look for clues about the second one's location. So we've done all of this. We have no idea why we've done all of this. But we've done all of this. Because gamers will often go off the beaten path. we're about to find out why we did all that. Or at least we shall momentarily. Let's go back. Like, we could further sequence break. I want to point that out. We could further sequence break. But because we just saw this Peter guy, I want to show off about that. So I need a key to open that, but we can go up here. This is where the rogue went.
They're coming! Soldiers from the road! Circle the back cool affairs! Run for your lives!
Who was that? I've never seen him before. What do you say about Circle and Beckle?
Who cares? Life's been sweet up since we got these gadgets from that lion lady from Turomain. What's her name? Pencil scared ya?
Lieutenant Venzel Scarda.
I dropped one of those gizmos she bought for the abbot. The way she looked at me. Scary. Like she was stepping over my grave.
Ugh. And all those machines kind of give me the creeps too. I heard the abbot kept some of the best ones for himself up in the cathedral.
What are you fools doing? Stop flapping your gums and get back to your posts!
Ho, comrades! Seems we find ourselves under the Valku Viper!
Yeah, how did you? Ah, if it isn't the plough horse. No surprise that you slip through Sickle's incompetent fingers. I am Tuck, the one and only first mage.
First mage of the Cenobium of the Kalku cult? Yeah, we've heard it twice already.
Bah! Those fools are no more the best than they are the first. They forget that mastery of arcane knowledge and hidden wisdom is what
Makes a truly great mage.
Amuse yourselves then, in the face of true sagacity. I will leave it to my underlings to end your half-baked assault. Hail, Ularank, I pray for your souls.
This doesn't have to end in violence.
But if it does, we will win, Sir Colin. I promise I would sooner be torn limb from limb than be caged again.
Not helpful, Greyland. What was that? Too fast. How in the...
You are an enemy of Kalku, thus I've assisted you.
Yes, sir. I'm Colin. This is Orvis, Vedette, and Greyland. I completely forgot the voice I gave Peter already. Unless I could just give him...
Bark, bark, bark!
I understand, I'm Peter, Ode of the Zerua tribe. I'll assist you again. I don't have enough water for the voices that I've been doing. Okay. Defense. Hail Hydrate! Let's send you out. Get stabby stab! Could blast you. I'm glad there's not like an MP meter for this guy. Whoa, 176? Good lord. I'll leave you there. Bear! Let's group attack these guys. So if I go to here, yeah, here. One thing that would be helpful as well, and you know, it's not the biggest thing in the world, but it would be helpful if you could see who it is you're attacking on the action queue as well. Because you can see there's two of these goblins here, which are the two ones that I have in my sights. But I don't know which one is first. So if there's just a little glow or something when you are like selecting which one, like in this situation it's not going to really make a difference, but it is something that could be useful at other points in the game, where because you can see the action queue and you can manipulate the action queue by killing certain characters, certain enemies in a row, in order to make sure that you can get rid of them before their queue would take place. Particularly if you have, say for example, Greyland here was super low on health, and I needed to make sure that he was kept alive until Orvis here could use heal on him. To be able to know which of the enemies I was taking out would be helpful in that situation. And it's just a little tiny thing. It's really tiny, but an amazing quality of life addition it would be. Either way, let's get this guy. Donk! Okay, so it was the first one I got rid of. Savvy. Blow you up. 248. Goddamn! Stab you in the butt! See if this does it. Yes! Shooty! Shooty, shooty, blam, blam! Stab! Go, Peter! Greyland leveled up. Nice. And we've got another magic crystal. No idea what they're for. So, why did you help us? My intervention was necessary to save you from defeat. I was inspired to act by your blunderous attack, and for that I'm grateful. You're welcome, I guess? Also, rude! Hey, that cowardly little maid shot something. A blemished key. That rogue is long gone.
Mayhaps you'd be better served by looking to the abbot then.
What about Venselscardo, or what? We've got to stop the abbot. What about Venselscardo? Vedette, have you heard of Venselscardo? Just rumors. She's a Turamain lieutenant, savage and savvy. Yikes. Now she's given weapons to the Kalku cult? It's decided. We find the abbot. Thank you. Whatever. Thank you for your help, Peter. I guess we part ways here. I will be coming. Huh? The Zirua do not believe in intervention. I have intervened, and I will see it through. There's lots of vowels in this. Like, they've made fantasy names, but a lot of it basically boils down to just put lots of vowels in. Oh, another fun thing. So you see we're running along here? Just shoving my head in a rock. Hey, everyone! Everyone, let's shove our heads into rocks! It's just a little thing. It's a demo. And I'm only pointing these things out in case the devs see this and aren't aware of these things. Look, I'm doing your QA for you. However, if the devs do watch this, and are interested, I would absolutely love to see the end result of this game. Also, yeah, like, the camera along here, like, it needs fixing. Like, that's awful. Yeah, if the devs do watch this by any chance, hey, I am so far still very interested in this game and would love to be able to review the whole thing when it comes out. An Ember gear lock to remain made and nearly impossible to pick. There are 2 keyholes and 1 key is missing. The monsters left to know. How thoughtful.
The cathedral is off limits until further notice. We a bit needs it quiet to get that scary machine from Skada working. So we locked the doors and took the keys. Come find me in the watchtower across the bridge if you have a problem with it. Horned Commander Argos.
So that key we've already got. And because we were over there, we also found the hint for the other key. So yeah, it was super easy for me to do all of that out of order. Also, found this. Now, you can see there's an item up there and a little path going around. And you'd think, well, I've got to go around. Nope. No, you don't. You can just walk up there. And again, you'd think, traps. I should avoid these. These are dangerous. Like, we saw a trap earlier in the game. It trapped our wagon. And these are the same. Like, we should be careful here. You know, maybe we've got to, like, you know, sneak around and... No. It's purely set dressing. They don't do anything. That's, like... If they're going to be there, either have them up so they're disengaged, or don't have them there. Because this looks like it should be a hazard, and it's just set dressing. Particularly since this sort of trap is common in games, but also, even if you discount any knowledge of any other game ever, we have seen these in action in this game already. So, it doesn't make sense for them to be here and for you to be able to walk across them when we've already seen them in action stopping our wagon at the very beginning of the game. It's just confusing for the player. Now, we saw that hint earlier about a 3rd stone in mines. Now, we've seen all these different, you know, blocked up entrances and stuff like that. There's the 3rd stone on the right. So, you know, you go around, but there's nothing happening with this one, okay? So, and there's no real stones here anyway. To cut a long, epic, winding tale short, it took me a long time to find this when I first played through. And it's actually just here. You can see it right between those 2 characters. Right there. That's what we've got to press. And again, it took me ages to figure out. It's stone number 1, stone number 2, stone number 3. A concealing spell. Clever. And then we enter here. You have to press enter to enter. And then when you spawn in, you, like, fall down onto the ground. That must be him. Those dots were fine, son. A pile of treasure would do fine. Hi.
What? Who's there?
We're the new recruits. Hey, you're new recruits. What? Oh, yes, that's us. Long live Woolrock.
How stupid do I look? You're after my key, aren't you? Take it if you can, thieves!
Well, we tried. And you can see, look, we're on the other side. That's the goblin in front of the waterfall we saw. And you can see down here, it's a little bit difficult to get, but like you can see all the stuff that we went past earlier. Like right, just down here, that's right where we started the game. Which is really cool. Hey, Colico Jack, have a good lurk. Yeah, that's where we started the game, just down there. And yeah, when everyone drops in, they sort of like drop in on top of each other and everything. Again, that's just it just needs a slight bit of tweaking. End of the line, Slick.
For you, perhaps.
Battle starter. Uh-huh. Defense, defense. Oh! That was a lot of damage. Stabbed up the butt! And stab you! No, you didn't attack, I'm surprised. Go to here. Nah, get rid of that guy. Poison gets to be too annoying. Even though it doesn't really seem to be doing anything that I've been able to tell particularly. Like, new turns to order started. Nothing so far. Shoot you in the butt! Oh, one hit kill! And now it's his turn. Stab you. Bear attack. Beware of bears. What I'll do, I'll show you off this. So, battle items. We can use a health potion, so a medium health potion or a small. Let's go for a medium one for Peter. And you can see he's got a little drinking animation. All the characters have drinking animations, which is really cool. Ah, yeah, there you can see it as we came in, did 11 damage to us. Kill the slime. Special potions, cures the latest negative status effect. Max elixir fully restores health and FP. Well, we don't need any of that right now. I'm just gonna stab this burr. And then we're gonna shoot this burr. Hey, Peter leveled up! And we've got the Emperor Gear key! We have both keys! Got it. Let's head back to the cathedral. It's all falling on top of each other as we spawn into the world. Now, another thing which I should probably point out with this game, and again, it's a demo, but I have a pretty decently high-end PC. A lot higher end than the recommended for specs for this game. And my PC struggles with it. And, I mean, you know, when you got all these water effects, the lighting effects and stuff like that, like, it looks very pretty. But it seems to be quite resource intensive. I don't know if it has a memory leak issue or something. But it just seems to get worse over time where it's constantly fluctuating frame rate. Like, it's never hitting 60. And it should be at least hitting 60. So, this is probably just an optimization thing, which I would hope is fixed in the final build. But with a demo in particular, you want to show off the best of your game in order to get people interested to buy it. So you want it to be as flawless as possible. And that's certainly not the case here. The rampaging force return! I see you got those keys from those... whatever. Of course, Sickle, if we had trouble with band of raiders, those idiot commanders never had a chance. They didn't best me. We didn't need to, you little coward. Coward! Shut up! I found those dolts licking their wounds, but under my command you'll face the combined forces of all three Calcum mages! Under your command? Never agreed to this. Details! Now we put an end to this attack. Together! I'd love to see you try. With my raw magical power, and my army of beasts and vines, and my unmatched arcane knowledge, you will fall! I couldn't remember all their individual voices, so I just did that. Right. We're just gonna do this. And end our turn. Why was he standing there? I'm just gonna do nothing. The occasional one will come through. But this is a really cool touch. They start infighting. Like, that's really good. That's really good storytelling in the gameplay of this. They start infighting and then start taking out each other. A mechanics-based, gameplay-based story beat. Storytelling through the gameplay. Like, it's so good! Because it fits narratively with the way that these guys are acting and carrying on with each other. It just works on so many levels. It's brilliant. And this is one of like the highlights of this demo for me so far, is the fact that they do this. And the music as well, like the music really kicks up for it. How hard is it to avoid death beams? So we can basically just stay in our little corner and just let them fight amongst themselves. Like, the big birdie boys will come for us. But the rest of them, like, we can probably just clean up afterwards. That's definitely a death beam. Better took out that guy.
Just let me be in charge.
Defense up again. Shooty! Haha! Just gonna leave you there.
Recoup me good fertilizer.
Just leave you there. Haha! Yes! Keep killing each other! Just keep killing each other! Don't mind us over here! Don't mind us! Now, the birds don't actually attack the others, but their minions do.
Sorry, my plant got snacky. Out of my way.
Shui! What are you gonna do? Shoot one of them?
Just let me be in charge.
Slice and dice.
He was blocking the sunlight.
Sekul is on his way over. Kablam! Oof! Yeah, heal you up. Because you're really low on health. Plant!
Sorry, my plant got snacky.
And you're gonna run out and do something. And kill that bladed slime. How hard is it to avoid death beams? How hard is it to avoid an arrow? To your knee! And look, I've hardly had to do anything. These guys are just taking themselves out. It's great. Might as well give you a heal up. Bear time! Nelly. Bear versus plant. Who will win? Might as well. Just get this over with. Oh, 2 in 1. They've nearly taken them each other out. And let's see here. Shoots that, nearly kills it. Kill you. So this can finally attack one of ours. But it doesn't matter! No, this tile, there. Yeah, we got 3 level ups there. Level 6.
Impossible! How could Ularak allow us to lose?
No, isn't it obvious they were fated to meet the abbot?
Ah, praise be to Ularak!
Where is he to be found?
The top floor! Go to your destined demise! May your deaths be as pointless as your lives!
I was little. Yeah, I was good. Date with destiny, alright. Okay. We have both keys. Let's go! I am surprised that worked because last time I played this, it soft locked me out of it after that battle. I think it's been updated since then. Pinprick Organist. Who goes there? Just some visitors for the abbot. Visitors? No, the abbot is in the rooftop chapel and mustn't be disturbed. He has important work to do.
As to we, we'll see ourselves into his chambers.
Out of the question. You are disturbers, and I must warn him. Warn and play him music to help him finish his great work.
Oh, Abbot!
Time for a dungeon! This is all brand new to me because previously, like I say, I couldn't get the door open. It soft locked me out of it for no reason. Like, there was no discernible reason. I have played everything the exact same way this time round that I did last time. But for some reason this time I was able to open the door. And going by the Steam community forums, I was not the only one who had that problem. So we can go down here. Ooh. Creepy! So we're in the mausoleum, I guess? The crypt? Here lies a beloved Maya Vagos, a captain of Genoa with the voice of an angel. My heart resides with my wife, with whom I made beautiful music. Woo! My courage dwells with my fallen soldiers on the emerald battlefields of our country. In their peace will I find my rest. Well, this doesn't seem ominous. Oop. I think it's a spell for raising the dead. Kalku couldn't get to work, though.
Your knowledge is dazzling, Sir Orvis.
You learn many dialects as a Draco Magus. I'm just glad the Kalku didn't know the incantation requires an...
Balian Magnu Alma.
What? What tongue twister? Innocent soul. Do we just accidentally raise the dead, and now we have to fight them? Well, Greyland, if anyone ever doubts you're pure of heart, here's proof, if these guys don't kill us first. So what, only, like, someone pure of heart could perform the incantation? Skelly Bobs! Oh, nice! Stab! Stab from behind! Yes! Only two of them left. Dang, 298! Woo! Hey, Peter leveled up! Dedicated to the heroes of our village. Each died for peaceful days that they would never see. So we just, like, desecrated all these corpses. Cool! But we know that we're trying to raise the dead now. So that's something. So let's head back up. Oh! It's empty except for a shiny object tucked deep in the corner. Reach into the darkness. Yeah, nothing ventured, nothing gained. An ornate keyring. Special items. Ornate keyring, a ring of keys found in the coffin of a well-known singer turned genuine captain. Most are rusted or bent, but one is marked 2F Conservatory. Cool. Oh, hey, more Skelly Bobs! Uh-oh, I don't think he's happy we woke him up. I don't want to tangle with him. Let's go around. Don't think we had a choice in the matter. You're surrounded. Right, time for tank. Shoot you! Maya Vagos. So he's level 2. He's a big boss. He's a bossy boss. Stab you in the butt! Stab you in the butt! Now, you haven't moved yet, so that's good. Took you off the list. Okay, so you have 180 HP. Ooh. It's alright, guys, I'm fine! Finish you off. Why can't I attack you? Now I can. I guess apparently the pillar was in the way. Slash! Slash! Shooty shooty blam blam! Yeah! Archer Guild's the best! Hey, Grenade leveled up as well. Another magic crystal. No idea what they're for, but okay. Anything else down here? Doesn't look like it. Okay, keep going. Right, we're back at the entrance. We can go up here. And gets us to this floor. Poor Peter just stuck down there. Carl, didn't your dad make you play the organ as a kid? Can you play what he played? Only for a year or so. I don't play by ear very well, though. Zero will sometimes travel for miles to hear beautiful melodies. Vanguard Roth, you're playing. Would drive them away like a warning signal. Sorry, maybe we had some sheep music. Okay, so... stone door open now blocks the way. Seem to be closed after playing a certain song. So we need to find the sheep music. But we also found a key earlier. Which gets us into here. Music books line the wall. Pandera for pinheads. From novice to expert in 30 days. It's soiled, twine-bound notebook filled with musings and music. Most pages are beyond same, but you can make out a few entries. Maya and Arosa Vagos. I can hardly believe when I hear our names together. In some ways, it's a day I never believed would arrive. And in others, it feels like it's always been this way. We spend our days as we've always wished. Me playing music on the organ, and him bringing it to life with his lovely voice. We've begun writing our own melodies. We hope to write songs worthy of the cathedral someday. Maya and I have taken to supporting church services with our music each week. We started with standard hymns, but the priest himself is now interested in hearing our original compositions. The main cathedral space is often full of people, which can make for frenetic rehearsals, or a frustration that Maya doesn't appreciate. Kindly, the priest has given us access to the organ in the upper cloister so we can compose our music in peace. It's behind a special door on the second floor, though I've been sworn to secrecy on how to open it. We've recently finished our... 2 years later, I received a letter this morning that my heart dreaded above any other. My sweet Maya was killed on a battlefield in Turamain a fortnight ago. There is an emptiness in the world where his voice used to be, and an emptiness in my eyes, my mind, and my heart to match. The song we wrote together for our lost soldiers, I will play it once more for him when his body is laid to rest. Then I vow that I will never play again. What's the point without Maya's beautiful voice to carry our song to the mother above? I've locked the 3rd floor away from... So, looks like the one! Let's go to the organ and I'll give it a try. Sweet! Mummy's books, church Bible on me, an autobiography. Okay. Mummy's books. Mummy's books. Okay. So let's try this. So far, I really like this demo. I think this will make for a really fun game. I told you I could play it. Time to commence negotiations with the abbot. Yeah, we're all good. Yeah, you know, there's definitely some aspects of this which I think could be improved upon, and I also think that if you're going to release a demo like this for your game, you want it to be as polished as possible. So the problems I was having earlier with the likes of... I mean, yeah, look at that. Like, that needs fixing. But yeah, the problems I was having earlier with the likes of, you know, I can't get it outside of a full screen on my monitor, even in borderless windowed. And, like, things like that should work in the demo. And there's so many, like, small things which add up where, you know, a demo should be showing off some of the best of what your game can offer, and fortunately, they have been very, very active in addressing issues with the demo, constantly releasing patches, like one a month for the past several months, updating and patching, which is really, really good. These guys are clearly dedicated to getting this game made to a good quality and released. But this demo isn't the best showing. A demo is, you know, like, this is basically just an early access launch. In some ways, like it's an early access to a demo for what the game's going to be. Whereas, personally, what I believe it should be is that it should be a case of, okay, the game is still currently in development. However, we have polished and put our blood, sweat, and tears into this 2-hour segment where you can play through it. This is what the final vision of the game will be. This is what it will be. This is how it plays. This is how it looks, and this is how it sounds. To give the absolute best possible impression for people to want to pick it up. Because at the minute, people will be picking up this demo, giving it a bit of a play, and going, "Oh, it's okay, yeah, like, you know, it's pretty. There's all these things, it's got some funny." But the technical aspects are really letting it down. Polishing all of that up to make it an absolutely amazing demo will hopefully then drive those sales further. If they needed further funding as well, being able to go, this is the demo. This is what all the rest of the game is going to be like. We can get it to this. We just need that little bit more money, so it'd help if they needed to secure any more funding as well. They were already funded on Kickstarter, but obviously things get more expensive than and the like. And this is just from, like, this is my thoughts about demos as, like, a general. It's not just this specific one. But in general, I do think that your demo should be the absolute best possible representation of what your game is or what your game is going to be. And in that aspect, this is a demo I don't think succeeds. Because it's too flawed still. However, there is so much in this that I've seen that I think looks and sounds great. Flaws in the demo aside, in the technical aspects aside, all of which is stuff that can just be polished out. And a few design elements which I think could do with a bit of a change, like having fully side-on sprites, as an example. I'm really looking forward to this game coming out. Like, I'm going to leave it there for today with the demo. There's probably not much more, I don't know. But I've got things that need doing. So, check out the demo for yourself. It's available on Steam. There's a link to their Discord server as well. They are active in the Steam community pages as well. And then they have a Twitter or an X. There's also a link to the Kickstarter page as well, which, again, like I say, is fully funded. So, I would recommend checking this out. Gripes aside with how the demo is structured, I think this shows a lot of promise. And if the devs keep up with how they are interacting with the fans, how they're taking on board feedback, I think this could shape up to be something really great from the indie scene. Especially for us RPG fans who have been starved a little bit of experience quite like this. So yeah, when this is up on YouTube and everything, I'll make sure to include a link in the description as well to the Steam page as well, so anybody can click on it and give the demo a go. But that's it from me for today. Gonna save. I've been recording this locally as well, so I might condense this down a bit into a demo dive. We'll see. But thank you everybody so much for being here. Let's see who's live, shall we? Let's go see Mark, shall we? Who's currently working on some things. So let's go see Mark. Remember, it is Sound the Alarms. It's a TYG raid. Let me do it on here. There on Twitch is the raid message. And I shall see you all next week for more Prince of Persia. Thanks for watching. I'll see you then. Bye, everyone.